live!
Hola, bienvenue, welcome,
Willkommen,
bienvenue,
bienvenue.
welcome.
Yes, hello. Welcome.
Cabaret.
The cabaret.
Cabaret.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's been
Good
a while.
morning. It has been a while. Look, Placid Audio. Buy a mic from my brother-in-law.
Yeah, they're good. They're really
Product
good.
placement.
Stardust Coffee.
Did you guys know that David Bowie, that was his final wish, is to have his own coffee line?
I did not know that.
He was like, I'm going to go totally commercial.
Yep.
And
I'm going to steal somebody else's logo.
Make sure my brand is out there for all of eternity.
Right. Forever. Yep. Because nobody knows him.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Julie. Hello. What a cute dog.
Oh, look at that face. Looks like a Muppet.
Yes. So sweet. So, have you been playing Wordle?
Fuck that. I actually.
Good morning, Richard. That's your welcome, Richard.
I actually muted that word because I'm so fucking sick of seeing it everywhere.
You know what? I resisted forever, and then not forever, because a couple weeks ago I started playing it, and I like word games.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? Just because it was like, there's an episode of Star Trek Generations called The Game, and Riker, my crush when I was a child.
Yes.
William Riker, number one. He likes to visit Risa. Risa is like this really sexy planet that you go and vacay at. So he brings this game back, and it gets everybody addicted on the Joey. Gets everybody addicted, and it's just there to start to take control over the ship and to get information, all that kind of stuff. So this is what I think Wordle is, and I refuse to join.
Okay, what do you think it is?
That.
You think
it's data mining.
It's trying to. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. It's not an app, and you don't put any information in.
Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm tired of it. I've muted the word. I don't want to see it.
I go straight to it. You go straight to it online. You just do it there. It's not. You're not putting your information in. It's not. I don't share it to Facebook.
Our friend Handsome Jack did make a post. I don't know if you saw his post. He was like, "Nobody's congratulating me on not mentioning that I play Wordle," and I was like,
"Right, exactly.
I congratulate you."
Yeah, I don't post my scores because it's sometimes there's nothing to brag about.
And then on the other side of it too, like I have words with friends.
Yeah.
I forget about it. Yeah. And so I never complete a game because it's like, right after.
So I won't bother sending you a game. That's what you're saying.
I have so many unfinished. Like, do you want to? Oh, yeah, I forgot I was doing that.
You forfeited this game.
Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah.
I like Word with Friends. If you're out there and you want to play Words with Friends, send it to me. I do. I love word games.
I might get back in. I always go, I should get back into it. At least it gives me something else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's why I started Wordle, because I'm on a group chat where a lot of people were playing Wordle, so I found like, okay, I'm going to see what it's about. And then now I play it every day. Sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning, because, they're released at midnight, whenever, GMT.
Oh my gosh. I know, well, somebody knew I was very annoyed with it. You know who he is, and he will text me his results.
Oh, do you want me to start texting you my results?
No.
You sure?
No.
I will.
I'll silence the texts.
So we just had the Super Bowl.
We did.
Yay, Rams!
Yay, Rams. I was rooting for the Rams just because Matt Stafford is from Dallas. And so I was like, there's a connection there.
Yeah. I was rooting for them because it's LA. And because I didn't follow anything the entire season, So, given LA or
But the halftime show.
halftime show was so fun.
So I was super high on Midol. Is there something going off? I hear an alarm.
Is that mine again? Yeah, probably. Yep, sure is. It's my alarm to come do this show.
You're here.
I'm late.
Yeah, I had to start my period, everybody, on Sunday, and it's been awful. I'm going on day 4 of taking Midol, and I haven't taken Midol in forever, but I just am so like
old
feel
Aunt
awful.
Flo's in town, huh?
And here's the thing, it's really unnecessary. I cannot have children, and it just seems like a
not
slap in the face. We're
not
still
fair.
going to put you through this,
Yeah.
even though you can't procreate.
Maybe it's time for a hysterectomy.
I've had friends that had to have that done.
Me too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And they were thrilled. Thrilled.
It's another surgery, though. Anyways, halftime show was fantastic.
So good. Choreography
So-
was so great. I loved that set.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the dancers on the field were not getting paid, and that
Yeah.
was a big controversy in the dance world. 72 hours of rehearsal. You were
Yeah.
not getting transported, all this kind of stuff. So that being said, there are plenty of people that just want to perform with them.
Yeah, of course.
The
That's how they
dancers,
get away with it.
dancers on the set were getting paid, so
But not the floor.
but not on the field. But it was so fun. I mean, so nostalgic.
Yeah.
And then afterwards on Twitter, all these freaking millennials were like, "Oh my god, it was a millennial show." It's like, "Oh no, friends."
I mean, if you were
You get Kendrick. I'll give you Kendrick.
5,
You get Kendrick Lamar. That's all you get.
yeah, that was
Everybody else is.
that show was your generation. I mean, I was around for that, but in the time that they were all hitting, that I was really more into rock. But that being said, it was so great to see all of them, and it was so much fun. I loved it.
I saw somebody comment they were because of the impending Ukraine-Russia crisis right now. Somebody was like, "It's so great to see Snoop representing in solidarity the Ukrainian colors," and I was like. And then they kept going into it. They're like, in the tapestry. I was like, no, that's a do-rag. That's Crip colors. He's Crip walking the entire show. Sorry. I'm sure he has some sort of empathy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was LA based.
Yeah, not intentional.
Not intentional.
No. But you know what? People see what they want to see.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. I thought it was a lot of fun. I saw one person on Facebook make some snarky comment about 50 cents should be 50 extra pounds. And I'm like, I was like, that shit drives me insane.
Drives me insane. I also didn't think that he was big at all. I've seen this comment a lot. And in fact, there's I saw a video of him hugging LL Cool J backstage or something. It was they look the same.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean, none of us look like we did 20 years ago.
Exactly.
I mean, but
30,
he was
30 years ago.
30 years ago. But that was because his homage when he was Upside Down was to his video that he shot 20 years ago. And I'm like, well, nobody's going to look like. I mean, you're just not.
No.
But he was not fat. I was just
No.
like, what are you guys talking about?
So rude. So rude.
So dumb.
I know.
Ugh.
Yep. But body shaming is very easy to do. So
Yeah, super popular.
stay away from it, friends.
There's other things to go after 50 Cent about because he has said some unpleasant things as
Sure.
of recent.
Sure.
So go after that.
Yeah.
But I'm not into body shaming anybody. That's insane to me.
No. I agree. Except for when former friend made shirts that said "Game On Tiny," and I quite enjoyed that.
Oh.
It was about our former president.
Oh, right.
did it.
Well, he's a horrible person, and that person should be shamed in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form.
I agree. Agreed. And then after Super Bowl, well, first of all, I loved all, we're LA, or, we live in LA, but I loved all the LA references. That set was amazing.
Oh,
the
I
Tams
know.
burgers.
The Tams. I know.
It was so great. It was
I
so
love
great.
the house party feel about it. There was a shot of just 50 and Mary J on the couch, just like...
Oh, yeah, just chilling. Yeah.
Just chilling while Dre and Snoop and Eminem were performing, and I was like, oh, man, I would have loved to just, like, sit on the couch with them.
Yeah. Hey, just hanging.
Yeah.
And then the next day was Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to say, because I keep throwing in...
holiday.
I keep throwing this in people's faces. So Friday, I met with a friend who I hadn't seen in a while, and we were all used to work in the restaurant business in Beverly Hills. And a friend of hers was telling us they were trying to fly in 50 cents champagne for the weekend. Mm-hmm. And then we were talking later, and I go, there's supposed to be a surprise guest on Sunday. Do you think it's 50 Cent? And she was like, yeah. Like, they're trying to fly in his champagne for the weekend? And then I was like, I knew it.
You got it. You got it. Wow. Good.
Yeah. So it was a hard weekend hard weekend to Monday for the restaurant business, because Super Bowl Sunday was very busy. All these people in town in LA, and then notoriously and historically, Valentine's Day is a terrible day for restaurants because it's amateur hour.
Yeah. No, it's horrible. Don't go out on Valentine's Day. I never. Mm-mm. Yeah. I always try to avoid the big ones. I don't want to go out. I'd rather just stay home and make a spread.
Yeah.
Which this year I was in my house on my own. I ordered sushi. It was
from where?
Sushi Don, my second favorite sushi place.
It's the best.
Second favorite, but really, like, if you're doing categories, like if I'm going splurging, sugarfish is number one for me. Sushi Don is very affordable and delicious. So if you're in the Valley, look up Sushi Don, and if you love sushi.
Oh, and my sister Victoria was in town. We ordered twice the party platter.
Party platter. Well, you and I have ordered that party platter and eaten it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't last long.
No.
You think it's going to be too much food, and it's not. Mm-mm. Even though it's, like 5 rolls or 4 rolls. And
you pick like 4
pieces of.
Yeah, you pick 4 or 5 different rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, sushi.
It's a heck of a deal.
Yeah.
Sushi Don, everyone. Go get Sushi Don. Delicious. What else should we report? Anything else?
Been watching the Olympics. I have
not.
There's a lot of controversy.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, there was controversy period that it was being held in China with the concentration camps going on right now.
Right.
So that's been very, even Pelosi was like, "Don't do anything, guys. Don't to the athletes. Don't say anything. Don't you don't want to be harmed or whatever while you're there." So there's that, and then of course, in traditional Russian fashion, there's a doping scandal once again.
But they're letting her skate.
They're letting her skate, and it's disgusting. It's so unfair to the other skaters who are skating clean. It's great to have Tara Lipinski commenting as a sports announcer for this, because she won the gold at 15. Mm-hmm. So she understands being accountable, knowing what's going on. And, they've been drug testing since they were 10, 11 years old. Like, it's...
Yeah. There's no excuse.
There's no excuse. But on top of that, I listened to this podcast, and they were talking about the Russian women's coach. And she is just this evil, evil person. The fact that we're just glossing over that she's still a part of the Olympics, that she's still a part of the coaching team. All of her skaters have had to retire at the maximum age of 23. Some have had to retire at the age of 14 because they're not fed. They don't eat any solid foods.
Oh my
that's
God.
That's how they can do their quads. They're given the whatever the heart medication is. It's illegal. Some of them have sustained such serious injuries that they can't walk. They can't. It's child abuse.
Wow.
And we're just glossing over that. That all these young girls
There's-
are just expendable and
Yeah, I mean,
for
yeah,
what?
there are a lot of reasons. Like it doesn't. I haven't had the urge to watch, and normally I love to watch all the figure skating, all of that. But there's so much tainting this Olympics, and
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel that way too. That I haven't tuned in, and there are people I want to see. I want to see skate, but there are other competitions. I think the Olympics in these last several times, I'm not, it's more than years.
Yeah, I mean, well,
It's just gotten so corrupt, and
the Russians are ROC because they're supposed to. It's a slap on the wrist, but because going back to Sochi, they had doping scandals. If you guys want to watch a great documentary, watch Icarus. It is wild. It is about Russian doping scandal. This guy started out to do a documentary about one subject, and it just like turned into this whole other thing because of what he was discovering.
Wow.
It is wild. I don't want to spoil it because you should watch it. I think it won the Oscar a few years ago. But
Icarus.
Icarus.
All right.
It's great.
all right.
Freaking Russians.
Damn Russians. All right. Well, what else is going on? Anything going on this week?
No, I'm just settling into my old place, but it is
Now
my
it's
place now.
Oh, yours!
Officially.
Yay! Send Claudia house plants.
No plants. I cannot have plants. I have a cat. He will dig everything up.
Send Claudia fake house plants.
Oh, cool, Ashton. It's on Netflix. Great. Yeah, go watch Icarus.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ashton.
it's fascinating. But my birthday is in May, but if we can start the gifts now, I will accept Trader Joe's gift cards, Bed Bath & Beyond, IKEA, if you have coffee tables, bookshelves, just send them my way.
Gonna have a lot of stuff.
I need
Don't
to.
you worry. Don't you worry.
I need things.
There's gonna be plenty coming your way. Plenty coming your way. In
Of the
fact,
chair and the bookshelf.
how do you like this?
Oh, I do like it.
We'll talk.
Just bring it right down the block.
That's right. That's all we have to do. Just put it on a little dolly. Just push it all the way. Well, all right. Well, congratulations on this place now being completely, solely your own, which is always
It has been a journey.
feels good. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And it's been a good 4 years since I have felt like I had a place. So
And it's yours. Yay. Everybody, give her a round of applause.
Yay.
It's good.
And it's great timing because I don't even want to get into this because of an article I read. It kind of seems like the numbers are going down, but again, this did happen during the Spanish flu, the exact same thing, and then they went to another wave. But perhaps
But
they
it's
can have
looking
people over
really
now.
good. Yeah, it's looking good right now. So, fingers crossed. Keep masking up. We're getting there, guys. Thank you, Ashton. There's your applause.
Thank you, Ashton. Boop, 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 boop.
All right. Well, everybody, have a good rest of your week. We'll see you sometime next week. Maybe it'll even be a Monday.
Hopefully it'll be a Monday. I mean, the past couple of weeks have been a little nutty. Sorry, guys. And
Yeah.
I've had some technical difficulties trying to get the podcast going if you're listening to it. So there's still the one episode up. I'm going to try to work on the second one today. Hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully
Yes.
I can
So
get it done.
for those who don't know, our past CNC and conversation shows are all going to be transferred over to podcasts, so you can listen to them. We have had so many great guests, so many unexpectedly amazing shows, not due to us necessarily, but due to our guests. Just so interesting. So many interesting people from all walks. It's, so it's a really fun show. And if you actually have the time to sit and watch something, they are still on YouTube on our channel, the Studio CNC YouTube channel. So please go back and watch them. We also have all our full shows. Share them with friends. And let's see what this is.
Yeah, so this is sort of unexpected. Past couple of years, I've been playing this movie. It's called a Schmodown movie trivia show, and it's just this fun, it's movie trivia game show, And so I was just called. I had to shoot on Saturday. I think I can talk about this. I mean, it's out there. Yeah. But I shot a really fun, like exhibition game essentially. Like it's and Video Drew is one of the contestants, and she's a very goth character, like very quirky and gothy. She's really funny, and so I went opposite. I was like caftan, sunglasses, like Real Housewives Beverly Hills. So, but it was super fun.
Oh,
and
fun.
it took
Well,
so that's coming out soon. I don't
right.
know when, but soon.
Well, good. Tune into that, guys. Yes, tune into that. Go follow Claudia. Pops up on little shows all over the place. So look for her. Watch our content on our channel. Fun stuff coming up. Things are.
Oh yeah, and just to go back to the podcast
works.
that's up right now, it's Jack McGee, and he's got some great Roger Moore story in that.
Yes.
Just have to remind everybody that it's fascinating. He has
Jack
he's
McGee's
led a
one of those
fascinating
people.
life.
He has very fascinating, and he's one of those people that pops up on shows you'd never expect, going back to the early '80s or something.
Yeah.
It's
Cool as Ice with Vanilla Ice. To the Fighter with Christian Bale. Oscar nominated.
There you go.
And everything in between.
So go listen. You can find it where, Apple Podcasts.
Apple right now.
So go listen. He's a lot of fun. All right. Thank you all. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Adios. Enjoy your solitude, Claudia.